Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is your monthly love reading for March 2019. Today we're going to use a Tarot Mucha Tarot deck for your Celtic cross, and then I'm going to clarify with the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue and the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. Alright, so let's please get a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019 in love and romance, please. There we go. Already we see Page of Cups is an offer of love coming in. It's sincere, it's honest, it's endearing, it's loving, it's a gentle person that the Page of Cups represents as an energy, and here we have love with the lovers coming in, speaking to also could be a choice that you need to make in love, could be regarding a Gemini. On the bottom we've got the King of Cups, King of Love, could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Alright, so again, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Please can we get a Celtic cross, please, for Aries? And okay, so here's somebody that you've been wishing for, hoping for, that you've just been kind of hanging in and waiting on, because you know that if you do, that in the end you guys are going to end up together. Could be someone high profile as well, because we got the Queen of Pentacles. This is someone who is an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, very nurturing. Could be even a mother, older woman, established, someone who cares about everybody around her, her community, her tribe. On the bottom, strength, we got the need for strength in times of adversity. That could be also a Leo, and drawing on your own inner strength. Alright, so can we please get a Celtic cross for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019. There we go, and that's it. Okay, Aries, so that's you in the situation. On the bottom, Judgment. Major Arcana cards. Challenge, another Major Arcana, holy moly. Alright. So, Foundation, another one. Holy crap. Wish come true in the recent past, recent future, Six of Pentacles. Speaking to dependencies. You right now, Five of Pentacles. Around you, King of Pentacles, hopes and fears, Seven of Pentacles, outcome, Hangman. Oh my goodness, the energy is strong for March. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna say right now, March heralds this Uranus transiting Taurus. Now Uranus is supposed to be this planet of having this effect of changing and moving, with Uranus transiting Taurus, basically something along the lines of breaking away from tradition. It references the Age of Enlightenment, where you move away from giving all your power to, let's say, how they did, how the church and how their kind of idea of God and all these things ruled over everything, and then all of a sudden they started realizing that there's divinity within themselves, and starting to be more selfish and more materialistic and more into promoting you know, themselves, as opposed to always trying to give everything away to a higher power. This kind of rebellious attitude towards tradition. So what does it basically mean? It's saying that for this March, the energy is going to be something where you're going to be breaking away from the conditioning of whatever you've grown up conditioned by. Now, for some of you, if you stick really hard to your traditions, really tough, it could be something where, you know, you don't use all of the opportunities that this chaos will bring. For others, if you've lost your job, if you had some kind of setback, it's saying that, you know, you're going to move on to something better if you go forward with confidence, because it's this whole rebellious energy. It's references like 1942, I believe, or something. It was referencing Age of Enlightenment, and basically this is going to last for 8 years, as soon as the transit begins in March. And So especially saying something along the lines for people who are turning 44 or something, that has a special significance as well, whether that be during the 8-year period of Uranus in Taurus. I'm not an astrologer. This is something I've had to Google for myself, so please do Google that, Uranus in Taurus and how it affects you, okay? It's going to affect everybody. So I look at all this major arcana cards, all these fake cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 major arcana. So what do we have for free will here? The past, the future, you, around you, and your hopes and fears. Okay, so in love and romance, we're talking about, we've got the Chariot card, going after something that you want with confidence and conviction, representing the sign of Cancer. This is also the Kingmaker card, where victory is assured. It also speaks to, honestly, it speaks to travel and change as well, because it's getting this major travel vibe with March as well. Whenever you see horses or these sphinxes or anything that denotes kind of change and action and things happening with speed. So this could be something where you're going to travel, or it could be this, either you or someone is coming forward full speed ahead with full confidence that you're going to go after what you want, which is fantastic. Challenged by Temperance. Temperance is just speaking to this need to make sure that you are balanced. So whatever, if you're doing things excessively, whatever you're doing excessively, it's this need to temper it with some kind of balance. Whether you're, you know, eating junk food all the time lately because you've been working a lot or something, and now it's time to cook some meals and be healthy. If you've been drinking too much, detox. If you've been doing something, whatever. It's speaking to, if you've been spending too much, say, temperance is all about making sure there's harmony and balance in your life. All right. Because it feels like a very high energy, aggressive energy here with the Chariot, and it's here got such a chill feeling with the Temperance. It's going, when you're going after what you want, remember to maintain some balance in your life. Okay, don't be like completely like focused on one thing where you let other things slip around you. Consciously, you've got the Moon card. The Moon is all about, well, first of all, we're going to have a full moon in March. Is it March? Is it full moon in March 6th, or is it new moon? Oh, darn, I forgot. Anyways, the full moon and the moon energy. Okay, let's just speak to what it's doing. She's covering the hand here. The moon represents hidden feelings, psychic abilities, and intuition. It's about, also could represent a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, whatever. This is something where it speaks to your hidden feelings coming out. This is about secrets, a secret that's going to be revealed, or this is about things at work that you don't see everything that's going on. So in the conscious with the Moon card, it could also be a feeling, if its lower aspect is depression, isolation, feeling alone, feeling down in the dumps, this kind of moodiness. Okay, so in your conscious here, it could be about keeping something a secret, or being a little bit feeling isolated and depressed. Okay, also about intuitive, deep intuition, psychic abilities as well. On the foundation, you got Tower. Something blew up in your life. On the foundation, this Tower card is about anything that was a major fight, meltdown, breakup, something that crumbled down your world as you know it. It was major. That this is a major arcana, and this is a very dramatic card. It has a big impact on your life. Something as you knew it in your romantic life has come to a crumble, and it's here, and you know subconsciously that it's like something's been done that's irreversible, that has ruined something. Okay, in the recent past, it was 9 of Cups for you. Somebody, whoever it was, you had the situation where you felt that it was your dream come true. It was your deepest heart's desire, wish come true. In the recent future, you got 6 of Pentacles. Now, this is where the card of dependencies come in. This one rich merchant is here with scales, and he's giving alms to the poor. He gets to decide who gets what. These people here are on the receiving end. So it's a card of generosity and reciprocity and giving to those less fortunate, and that's a wonderful thing. But it also speaks to being dependent on others. So possibly it could be a situation where you might be dependent on others. Why? Because I see that your situation here is 5 of Pentacles. So it's this financial and spiritual and lack, okay? Lack of trust, lack of faith. That's what Five of Pentacles stands for. It's also this rebellious element too of being out in the cold on purpose. Either you've been left out in the cold or you've left a situation because you don't want to be a part of this institution, whatever that institution is, whether it be marriage, the church, whatever it is. So here's the church, this person's outside. They look like they're enjoying the snowflakes. It's not an easy road, but it seems a choice that they've made or that they've been left out in the cold, however that resonates. Now, this is the recent future, so you go from Five of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles. Right now, lack of faith, lack of trust. We're doing a love reading. So in love, when you see Five of Pentacles, it's a lack of trust and lack of faith here. This is the kind of energy of being not committed. So when you're not committed, you're always going to places, let's say bars and restaurants, and hanging out with people, and fast love where nothing really happens. You're just hooking up, or you're dating, or you're talking to people, but it's always also with other people who can't commit and you can't commit, and so nothing ever happens. In the recent future, it goes to Six of Pentacles, where there's this kind of giving and receiving energy. Possibly either somebody's going to be giving more to you, or you're going to be giving more to them. Okay. Around you, you've got this King of Pentacles. So I feel like, okay, this King of Pentacles could represent a Taurus who is around you, or this represents, I really do think this is somebody around you, because it says you yourself have a lack of faith and trust. Surrounding you is this King of Pentacles. Now let me explain King of Pentacles in love and romance. This is somebody who's well-to-do, established, and responsible, older, has many people that they need to take care of, like this kind of person here. They're responsible for their tribe, for their community. They embrace these responsibilities. So when they're looking for somebody in love and romance, they're looking for somebody who's going to fit into their world, that's going to be their Queen of Pentacles. Because that person has to understand everything that's priorities for the King of Pentacles. This is not an airy-fairy card where they're going to kind of just go with the flow and see how it goes. Their community, their tribe, their culture, their background, their roots, is all very important to them. Now, in the hopes and fears, you got Seven of Swords. This person here is sneaking off with Five Swords. There's two on the ground. I'll just explain the card meaning to you. It's just speaking to, first of all, it's called the Lord of Unstable Efforts, where after you go through the Six of Swords, where you travel to a new destination, leaving behind a sad situation, now then comes Seven of Swords, where you are starting to make roots, some new place, some new life area in your life. You're starting to plant roots now, and you're starting to try to make moves, trial and error, and it's unstable, it's shaky legs, you know, just learning to walk on your own 2 feet kind of thing. So you're getting this kind of, from being dependent to now hoping to be able to start, and, you know, kind of thinking to yourself, you know, you're not really prepared completely. It's going to be a little bit of a shaky start, but you're looking forward to it. Also, on a lower vibration, the Seven of Swords can speak to sneaking away with truths, a little bit of deceit here, hoping to get away with something. Maybe possibly some deceitful kind of energy here. This is kind of the energy of one person trying to sneak away with other people's truths here, like snooping, spying, trying to get away with something, deceit, and the other person knows, they see it. So if this be you, or if it's the other way around, where the other person is doing something sneaky and deceitful, you know it or they know it already. And it's something that they're just waiting, or you're just waiting. It's just a card that's saying you see this deceit, you see the sneakery, you're just waiting for the right moment to catch it red-handed kind of thing. Now, in the outcome is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is a very powerful card. It's a fate card. Look at these two major arcana cards. The Hanged Man is now going to sacrifice. This is a card of sacrificing for the greater good. The Hanged Man is someone who's very strong and very able, and they're stuck now. They're being in this position. You can see this kind of golden aura around his head. This is speaking to someone who's willing to sacrifice for others. So you're going to stay stuck. You're going to hang in there. You're going to stay in this situation because it benefits other people, whether it be your kids, your family, or whoever. So you're sticking with it for the greater good. Okay, and you're going to consciously thinking of keeping this a secret. Something that blew the roof off your house subconsciously. Okay, So maybe you found out something about your partner and you're just keeping it a secret for the greater good. Maybe you were doing some like hoping to find out more information, sneaking and finding out things about them. However, it made you lose faith, okay? Now, here's this Judgment card. This is Angel Gabriel blowing on his horn, resurrecting people from death. And it's this big aha, wake-up call, epiphany, where you see something as it really, truly is. And it's speaking to somebody from your past coming back into your life, somebody you thought was dead and gone. Resurfacing. So it could be for somebody from your past coming back, a big wake-up call, okay? And it's generally an auspicious card, though, denoting good things. If you're wondering about whether or not you should do this or that, saying yes, you should do it. But it is a wake-up call. Six of Wands. This is about coming home to victory, and in love and romance kind of speaks to this kind of confidence, both with this Chariot card and with this Six of Wands. There's a sense of victory and accomplishment and doing something big, but at the same time, it's major confidence. Major, not even with Six of Wands, can speak to being careful because not everybody's happy for you, okay? I'll just take one more peek. There's Two of Wands, wanting more, expansion, restricted by fear. But we're not going to go that deep. We're going to pull some oracle cards. First one we're going to pull is Doreen Virtue's Romance Angels. And this is for Aries, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So the way I do it is I like to explain the meaning of the cards. This could be the one you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Trust, the situation is calling for you to have faith, which you do not have. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Excellent. So as I was saying, the way I do this is that I like to explain the card meanings, and I don't really do much of a storyline because that's just my personal preference. But unless something is very obvious to me, I'll pretty much just tell you the card meaning and let it be at that. And I will point out, like, some areas where it might be referencing. But other than that, I don't like to, give a definite storyline. Codependency, dependencies on the bottom. The bottom's been really resonating lately. So, codependency, let me just take a peek here, if you can see everything. All right, so this is not completely... This is a lot of cards. Okay, let's talk about, this could be the one. This one is saying you've already met the romantic partner that you seek. You could possibly even be in the relationship with them right now. Saying that maybe, you're in this relationship and you're not fully appreciating all of the wonderful qualities with the person that you're already with. Codependency is addictions are affecting your romantic life. This could be anything from being dependent on others. Now, you see that with Six of Pentacles. This is a thing of where maybe you're financially dependent, or you're depending on someone where they hold all the cards. And that's affecting your love life because you don't have faith or trust, or maybe you don't have the means or the ability to do things. Okay, even something simple and plain like that is being dependent on someone else, and it kind of imbalance in the relationship. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. Now, there's lots of soulmates, so this is not a straightforward this is the person you should be with for the rest of your life, but it's saying it could be. But soulmates are generally just people that we have met in previous lifetimes, and you have many soulmates. It's not just one soulmate, right? So let's read trust here. This situation is calling for you to have faith, and it's saying, in response to your question, the romance angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to the beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences in people, including your romantic partner. This truly is a situation where with faith, all things are possible. Now I'm going to read these as well, just because I think you want to hear it. Soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with a plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate, or will I ever meet my soulmate, as validation that this will occur. Many times this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. This could be someone you already know, so then goes to this could be the one. It says, where is this now? You've already met the romantic partner you seek. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person in relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look like or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. That's very King of Pentacles as well. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams as you're going to bed. Ask them to give you very clear information about your romantic partner, either in your present relationship or a future one. During sleep, you're more open to angelic guidance. When you awaken, you may not remember your dreams, but you will have a clearer sense of romance and partnership. Take any action you feel called to based on your inner guidance, even if it seems unrelated to your love life. Trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. And then finally, we've got codependency. And it says, addictions are affecting your romantic life. This card answers your questions in perhaps a surprising way, because addictions are the culprit behind the issues you're attempting to resolve. This could be your own craving for a substance or unhealthful behavior, or it could be that your partner's addictions are impacting your love life. The card is also an indicator of childhood experiences in an addictive family. Addictions numb the heart to pain, but they also diminish its capacity to love. Since love is the basis of your romantic partnership, addictions become a barrier to moving forward toward true emotional intimacy. This is especially true if you're twisting yourself in knots to please a person whose dependency has lessened his or her capacity for happiness. That no-win situation will negatively affect your self-esteem and your own happiness if you continue. Fortunately, lots of support is available worldwide in the form of 12-step meetings and other addiction support fellowship models. Whether it is you or your romantic partner who has the addiction, you can find free groups near you through internet searches or by contacting a local community health center. All right. And then finally, we've got the Whispers of Love by Aries. You get one last card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for March 2019 in love and romance, please. Whoa, okay. There's a lot. It says forgiveness. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. Be supportive. Make a genuine effort to show you care. Speaking the language of love. Loving words have the power to change someone's life, including your own. All right, so I can read these to you because it's not that long. Let's see if we're space here. If we have space, and let's put one here, one here, one here, one here. Let's see if you can see these. Let's move this out of the way. There's 1, 2, 3. Where's the other one here? Simple acts of kindness. Well, that'll have to work. Running out of space here. Okay, so let's read these. They're very short. That's why I put them all in there. Let's see if be supportive. Let's read be supportive. It's right here. Make a genuine effort to show you care. All that is needed is some extra support and care. Take the time to encourage someone. Recognize the effort that they are making. Being supportive will help create harmony and peace. Just as the angels support us in all things, be willing to support the ones you love. Number 5, show simple acts of kindness. A simple act of kindness can energize you and bring happiness to those around you. One of the amazing aspects of being loving is that love also supports us. Be supportive, right? It's good to remember that when we are kind to others, we look for more opportunities to show kindness. When others are kind to us in return, we are motivated to pass that kindness on. Take a moment to show kindness and bring more love into the world. Next, forgiveness. 29. Nothing can be gained by holding on to past disappointments. Being willing to forgive yourself and others opens the door to the opportunity of future growth. Love will be restored and trust can be rebuilt. Move from a place of bitterness back to the joy that you deserve in your life. And finally, speak the language of love. 35. Loving words can have the power to change someone's life, including your own. A positive attitude works wonders in creating more love around us. Allow yourself to really express positive words. Use only wholesome words when speaking to others or even about yourself. Be conscious of any language that you may use out of habit and be willing to release this to create more positive energy around you. Doing this will bring more love to you. All right, so Aries, this looks like it's a situation where you're in your love life, there's somebody struggling and they need, it could be regarding codependency, addictions, right? Dependencies and addictions. This is about dependencies as well with the 6 of Pentacles. Lack of faith, lack of trust. Keeping something possibly a secret, but it's blown the roof off your home here. Going forward, thinking like maybe you're thinking of leaving, maybe you're thinking of traveling and having some kind of dramatic change and making a change, but it looks like you're going to stick in there and you're going to hang in there to sacrifice for others. Now, this is all the clarifying cards. You've got so many. Usually I only take one of each, and maybe I'll kind of take a peek at the bottom. And it's all about trust here, because there's lack of trust. Soulmate, and this could be the one both speaking to, yes, like a past life connection, and this person is, you're just not, I don't want to say you're not doing this, you're not doing that. It looks like you're doing a lot. But the cards here are speaking to forgiveness and being supportive and possibly trying to still see what's left of value in this relationship as opposed to bailing, which you already do see because you're going to sacrifice here for the greater good. So seeking support as well with the codependency card for whoever needs it. So that's what I see for Aries for March 2019 in your love reading. Please stay tuned and come check back for your weekly love readings, and I'll link a whole bunch of other videos for the other Aries out there that still applies right now, that's still going. That's it. So take care. Thank you so much for stopping by. Love you guys. Bye-bye.